Right, we're here with Graham at the world famous Dinsdales that Selfridges have now taken influence by recently. This is a place that everybody should come. As kids, you just have to come here. Obviously, you have to buy. We'll have a little whip round. You've got all your masks, you've got all your jokes, you've got everything to have fun. And the clip is obviously in this Choose the Humour. So this is Graham.
Hi.
And his family have been running Dinsdales for how long, Graham?
94 years.
94 years.
Yeah.
So how did it start?
Dinsdale started in 1930 as actually a record store, but he said radio came in, he was concerned no one would buy records anymore, so he's looked into other things. He ended up getting into, he was an amateur magician, and he got into jokes and tricks, and you could say the rest is history, really. And
you've had a recent run down to London.
Yeah, I just come back today. That was amazing. Last night I was treated like a superstar. Stayed in a posh hotel. When I went to this place, there was loads of people, influencers. It was that store's amazing. Every single window of Selfridges on Oxford Street is got whoopee cushions there, and then there's one bit which is a shop front, just very, very similar. You can see they've taken a massive, and then there's a bit with saying about Dinsdale's joke and chick from Hull on Oxford Street. I'm like, wow, can people Googling it as they're coming by, where is this shop? We must go and visit it. Yeah. It was fantastic. What a great evening. It was blew us away. It was fantastic.
Well, obviously you've got a lot of famous people come up.
Yeah.
Reece Smith, I think, is in.
Reece Smith. If you've ever seen League of Gentlemen, the joke shop trick, what they did, it's based on this shop. By the way, I've got two arms. I don't know if you've seen the clip. Yeah. And
so does Reece come? Has Reece been here?
Well, Reece has apparently been in, but I've never been introduced to him. I mean, I was at the thing last night, and Andy Nyman, who was a big mate of, he wrote Ghost Stories, and he's in loads of movies as well. But he's a big mate because they're all magicians, and he's big mates with Reece Smith, and they're all the guys from the League of Gentlemen. So he came last night, and that was really good. He's the director, Darren Brown, when he comes to Hull, so he always pops in to see us. So yeah, it was really good.
Fantastic. And so the thing about this video is Hull, and how Hull humour obviously is this clip, but how we love Hull.
Yeah.
And Hull has been put down in the press of
yeah, it gets quite a lot of bad publicity, this Hull, but people of Hull are so funny. I mean, over the years we've had everybody come. John Prescott's. I mean, John's a good laugh. He's been a big supporter of us over there. And Peter Levy, I was on this programme last night, and Peter's always popping. He attempts to do magic. Sorry, Peter, but he's such a great guy. So we get John Camplin, who's the Deputy of Harry Potter. He's a big supporter of us. So over the years we've had we used to get all the stars in. When we had a shop in Scarborough, so we used to get lots of people in there.
Yeah. So what would you say of how Hull is different in humour? It's a slightly different edge, I think, isn't it?
Yeah, people. It is a different edge. Hull's humour is they're very witty people in Hull. I'm obviously from Hull, and when I go anywhere with my daughter who lives in Kent, and she says to people, can I just say he's joking? And I wouldn't have to do that in Hull, but when I'm down south, and she makes excuses. She has to explain to them. I said, Jade, if you have to explain, it's not really funny.
The joke.
Yeah, so I said, when they're not there, like this morning, we was on the train coming back from London, and the guy who does come along on the train taking your tickets, and he starts talking about, and he always said, he said, I was by your shop, and he said, I'm going to come in. He had a bald head. He said, I'm going to come in and get a wig. I know, right? Lovely. And we were saying, what would Grandad Dinsdale make of this?
Looking down on that.
He started in 1930 in a little independent shop, and now he's in Selfridges, they're one of the biggest stores in, one of the most famous stores in the world. It was at every window. I was like, what's going on?
It must make you proud.
Yeah, it really was good. Yeah. And loads of people coming up to me. People I ain't seen for years was there at this thing. The guy from Scarborough, he was there, and he came over to me, and it was great. I was like, he's like a superstar for a night.